Speed, but it look better when it rides slow. Cool kids like they has low when they eyes low. Never tweak on 5-0, they always kill the hero. They gon' kill the hero. You could burn a bridge you don't know you burning just by being successful on the day-to-day. You could show some people that are close to you success and try and share it with them, and they feel like you are pushing them down in a way. And you don't feel that because in your mind, I just want this person around me. And they might feel like, I don't like being up under you. Or I don't like just, and it's like when the hero gets his first taste of that, it's like now he got a decision to make. And it's like sometimes you see a hero that be by himself. He a hero, he should have had an army with him and he dolo because he like, I'm straight. This is nothing new. This is a locker room rap, long walk home rap, sneaking out the house, on the side of the house rapping. People don't know, I used to sell my own mixtape in high school. Like I was selling, first of all, I apologize to all the artists out there, man. I was bootlegging y'all shit. I was an entrepreneur. I wasn't a thief. I was trying to make it happen. Once I knew the rules and regulations, because I got in trouble for it again when I got to college and they sent that letter and I realized what I was doing, I stopped. Yeah, I was handing out CDs, mixed CDs, giving people the songs they want, everything they wanted to hear. And then I did my own project and I started telling people like I did it. And then people was like, yo, how can I get it? And I remember telling somebody one day like $3. And the man was like I heard it from my homie, like yeah, I'll pay $3 for that. Sooner or later, like every time I dropped a project, like I was literally making like $300 to $500, like giving my own music out in high school. It was finagling. People be like, why you rap? Cause I'm like, gee, I got real life people that real life look for my music. They dead serious. They wouldn't be asking if I was garbage. Like they'll just say, you garbage, bro. Like, you huff. You huff as hell, get that out of there. But they didn't do that. So I kept going. When I got to college, I could break my leg tomorrow and never play ball. So I'm like, I don't know what I'm going with. I went to school for music. Like, I'm doing independent studies. My final project was to turn in a mixtape, basically, or an album, what may have you. Georgia Tech had a studio, so it was like, this was my class. Like, I would leave from my business and marketing class, and my next class is coming over here to the studio for 3 hours. I wrote it, and then I mixed it myself. That was my final project. I handed it in, and I got an A. This was fitted hats and Nike shoes. As I talk to people in the world, they'd be like, oh, you got an ear for you. And they'd be like, I had to be around a little bit of everybody doing this. Like, this was really what I had to do. So it's a different appreciation for me. With rapping and everything, it's either you can rap or you can't. With hooping, even if you can hoop, you have to be in shape. It's a different level of basketball. So it's like, even if you was good in high school, bro, playing a pro is totally different. Playing with pace. So in basketball, you gotta play with a certain pace, carry a certain pace to control a game. It's the same thing with music. They be like, why do the rappers wanna be balls and the balls wanna be rappers? That's the thing, I think. It's the rhythm of shit. So you playing with a certain rhythm, playing with a certain swag, that's what makes you hard to guard. So if somebody's choppy, it's hard to stay with that. If there's a European that moves at a totally different pace than you, that's what bothers you, like a Manu Ginobili. That's what bothers people about him. He take one step where you used to bop, bop, and he just gave you bop, ooh, bop. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, somebody just dropped the beat out on you. And it's like, if you can figure out your own little pace, your own little song, then you straight. It's just all competition. Without competition, the whole world stops. You gotta be competitive in the workplace. You know, every job got competition. Everybody trying to become a boss, be a boss, whatever. So it's like through that, you gotta knock people off. Rap, basketball, being cool, fashion. Every new line is, we trying to knock off them, but they did this, so we gonna turn this up, turn this into that. You know what I mean? Even if we take a little bit from them, whatever. So I go through this thing of sometimes like standing on the outside of what I got going on, and I'll kind of look at the situation as if I'm not supposed to be in the room or something. The hook, I'll just give y'all a little bit of it. All my money got my blood on it, so all her jewelry got love on it. Kicks from the plug, Back door to a club, chauffeur with the sub, was nothing is enough. This hustle like a drug to me. All my money got my blood on it. So the whole vibe of it is like a real calm Life Jennings, sit in the back of the car and just the sounds is crazy. But when you see the word blood, it just make you feel like something. It's an alert. It's always a red alert with blood. So spilling blood, what I had to work, what I had to claw through, like what I had to see, what I had to feel that didn't turn out in blood, but I felt it. And then the first time I get cut, that's, you see what I had to deal with. It's like those people that have had to deal with the blood, that have all the scars, they're usually the ones that's in the light. I just use that as an exaggeration. It's a musical exaggeration about the blood. Not everybody had to deal with blood. My mom hated when I came home with a bloody shirt, but I came home with a bloody shirt so many times. You looking at your shoes like, Mom, I promise I ain't do nothing. Y'all came, you gonna get locked up. You got, Mom, I ain't do nothing. I didn't even know that was there. I'll wipe that right off. That could be ketchup. These are the nights and the things that it's like, these don't get brought to the light. What's a cool way to do that? And when I heard that song, my image that came to me was, I see myself watching a woman that I feel like deserves it be in these perfect settings. Like, you see this scenery and then it pan out and you see this woman and then it keep panning out and you see that nigga over there bleeding. But he cool with bleeding as long as he get to watch her enjoy this. He cool with spilling whatever blood he gotta spill in whatever form or fashion, as long as he could see her badass stand right there. As long as he could come in and take a shower, get all that blood off him, and she's sitting right there in the bed. I'm cool. It's gonna be a fire video. If Sasha shoot it, oh, yeah. You already know. XIB Productions is where it goes down. That's in Cleveland. Yeah. When I went out there, they helped, like Mason right here. Pop your head in real quick, just so they know what's going on. Yeah, this is Mason. He used to be MJ the DJ. Me and Mason met, he was DJing. I was like, damn, you really bring like a vibe to the club. You like perform as a DJ, I've never seen that. And then randomly, I saw him one day and he was like on some like, yeah, man, like you never hit me about the studio. You said you do music. Like I came over there and we made a song and he was like, yo, I like your sound. Like you really, like you gotta, I could help you. Like you need to work on this. And I was like, damn, finally somebody that'll critique my shit. Like it was so many people that just like, yo, that's crazy. And that's it. Now they dropping the chords here, they putting the guitar here, they adding the harp here. They doing all type of dramatics, just going with my voice because I'm animated. And him and Brad just, you know, spending hours and hours doing that. And it was like, slowly, I start coming to the studio and doing it before they had to do it. And that's what made them, like now they like, okay, now he get it. So now we can go and do this. And then it was like, all right, ain't nobody else mixing my shit. They could see something before it happened. And I always appreciate people that could see something before it happened. And they saw it, they understood it. They like, even if we don't know how to do it, we can go get that information. For all you young entrepreneurs, anybody you could put in your camp that don't know the information, but they can go get the information and execute, go get them and keep them around you, Joe. I know with the new age kid and the new age listener, I know how their attention span is. Like you remember when we did Smoke? I wanted to do the whole Smoke hook. That I don't phony, kick it, shorty, you don't want no smoke. For us, being from Chicago, I want that line. But I understand that that line may not mean shit to nobody else. So we'll save it. We'll put it in the second hook, Shump. That's how they do me. We'll put it in the second hook. But these right here, brother, is where they gonna wanna turn it off. So like, if you want me to try it in the club, that gotta go. But it's like, when you get honesty from somebody, you can always look them in the eye, you cool.